is dash cam video, and I want you to watch the spotlight here. This is the car, and apparently it appears to be the gunman here to the left of the car, opening up this driver's side door with his left hand. Appears that he has something in his right hand. He's got a white scarf, and he's getting in a car. Again, this is according to guidance we have, without any tags. That said, that's all we have for now. As far as the timeline, is it after that initial shooting? Perhaps before Parliament? We just aren't totally clear. But Tom Fuentes, let me bring you in, CNN law enforcement analyst. Tom Fuentes joining me here. I mean, obviously there's a lot of question marks, but when you look at this video, does anything jump out at you, Tom?
Well, the only thing that jumps out, Brooke, is that he doesn't seem to be in too big of a hurry. So I would say that he has not done the shooting yet. I think that maybe he got out to look at the place and then went back to the car. Maybe he moves the car. If he had the shotgun, maybe it was in the trunk of his car. He gets it out later. There's just too little to tell from this. What the police will be doing is getting every video camera together that they can, all of the videos taken by bystanders with their smartphones, and they'll piece together a timeline of everything they can do, going as far back as when he arrives at the general compound of the War Memorial, then the actual attack at the memorial, then how he escapes from that. We had heard from witnesses that they thought he did a carjacking, taking a car away from someone, driving that car up to the entryway of the Parliament, and then storming inside where the shootout took place. But they'll have plenty of cameras to look at, and they'll be trying to set those in a chronological order to piece together every second of his day leading up to the attack.
You know, it's interesting hearing and reading this detail about the car not having plates. I remember specifically hearing one of the members of Parliament on TV with Ashley Banfield when this was all unfolding yesterday, and he said, you know, there was something fishy as I was heading into work. There was this car sort of in the middle of the Parliament Hill area without its flashers on, without any tags. And so when I hear no tags, to your point, according to maybe a witness, this was a car that was carjacked. We just don't know, but it would, again, go in with that line of a plan for carrying this out.
That's true. And then the problem with so many of the eyewitness reports is it's not their fault, but they just don't realize in some cases what they're looking at and if it matters. And for example, that's why you think there's multiple shooters. In all of these cases, people after the initial shooting see other people running around with guns that aren't in uniform. Invariably, it's authorities, it's police in plain clothes, but to the average citizen, it looks like more bad guys. And so we had this with the Navy Yard shooting here in Washington recently, and we've had this in almost every other shooting. People see people running around with guns and think that there's a large group of bad people attacking the facility, and it may only be one, and the rest are law enforcement.